Hello everyone, welcome back. Why do you think people die in the gyms? Have you heard of people dying in the gyms? Have you seen any of your colleagues or any friend or someone in the gym collapsing all of a sudden from a treadmill or doing some squats or deadlifts or whatever? Let me explain why this happens. Alright, now there is something called arteries and veins in the body, right? So these are the things which take oxygenated blood from the heart and supplies it to the body and brings back deoxygenated blood back to the heart. Now these are like tubes throughout the body, spread across the body. Now, if a person who has been sedentary or a person who still works out, right? Let's consider he's going to the gym 3 to 4 times a day, a week, and is only doing strength training, thinking that I want to build only muscles. Or considering he does both strength and cardio, but is someone who eats a lot of junk outside. Because I have seen myself, people who think that if I go to 1 hour gym every day, I am fit and I can eat whatever I want outside. You're just spending 1 hour in the gym, but the remaining 16 hours you're spending outside eating junk. What happens? Automatically your cholesterol levels go up, your visceral fat goes up, your low density lipoprotein goes up. Now, how does that affect you? These are the tubes, right, which carry the blood. Now, if this is the size, all your cholesterol levels, your visceral fat starts accumulating here in this pipe. Automatically, what happens when you press a water pipe? The force is higher, right? Exactly the same thing happens. Now, the BP increases of your body. The blood pressure increases because the size of the pipe is getting shorter and it's getting pressed by these cholesterols and visceral fat. Because of this, now considering this man who's working out 3 to 4 times a week, doing a lot of strength training, a lot of cardio, but is eating junk outside and is at this level where his cholesterol levels are high, now goes into a treadmill machine or gets into a squat rack position and then he starts squatting, thinking that, you know what, I've heard a very motivational music today or a podcast, let me go all out. Instead of doing 2 classes a day, let me do 4 classes without having any structure. It's good to be motivated. It's good to listen. You might have listened to me only. But there is a structure to do everything, especially when it comes to physical fitness. You can't go all out one day and then think, okay, I'm going to do 100 kilometers marathon. That would be foolish. You'll die. Exactly the same thing happens here. When you go beyond your limits, when you try to push beyond your body, what happens is the supply and the demand of oxygen is not equal. So your heart is trying hard to get the oxygen into your body. But because your lungs are not fit enough, because you've been just doing strength training and the alveoli, the air bags in the lungs are not more in numbers, they're not able to get enough oxygen into the body, which means that you will collapse either today or tomorrow when you try to push yourself beyond you have pushed before. There is a proper structure that you have to do. If you don't do that, eventually you will see someone collapsing in the gym and that can be fatal. If a person is not used to it, if a person around doesn't know how to do a CPR, he'll be spot dead. So please take my advice, have a structure, because even the most elite athletes in the world, be it bodybuilders, be it sprinters, be it Olympic athletes, have coaches. Do you think that they don't know how to structure their program? Do you think they have not been training for the rest of their, like whatever their life has been, almost 16, 17 years, they train to get to Olympic level? Why do they still have coaches? Simply because you need structure. So please, before you do anything serious, make sure that you have taken advice from a guide or a coach. Then proceed with it if you don't know anything about physical fitness. Stay safe, guys. Be healthy, stay fit, but don't be foolish. I hope this helped you guys, and if it was informative, please share it with your friends. It's a very serious issue. Thank you so much.